I'm on my way to see my daughter today. Um, I would actually consider sleeping here. Like it's right in the middle of, like it's next to the street, a main street. But just I see other people that have already stayed here. I think someone might have been cooking there. Um, Maybe. I mean, not to sleep there is just a bit uh, dangerous. When I say dangerous, though, here in El Salvador, we don't really have a problem with gang members. We still do, but there's some in common criminals. But there's like at least 70,000 gang members locked up right now, and like they're gonna be doing like 20 to life. So uh, gang members aren't like the biggest concern right now. There's still some around, but common criminality is still a thing. But beyond that, there's a lot of crazy people, more than people want to admit to. And those are the ones that I'm scared of. The other people that also live in the street. Oh, and if you're asking um, why I don't go on bus, well, let me just go you. Why did that? So, if you can see right there, that is a big ass backpack, and that's why I'm not able to get on the bus. Most bus drivers don't even let me on the bus just because it's too crowded, and I really try to avoid. Uh, if you watch any of or enough of my videos, you'll be able to see that I do everything I can to try to avoid people, just because I unfortunately understand how they are. I don't necessarily like being close to other people. Maybe that's why I'm 46 years old and I've never had a friend. And I'm not just saying that, or nor am I saying, boo-hoo, look at me, I'm 46. And that's if anything, that's one of the things that I've not necessarily regretful of. I don't have any friends. I mean, I'm 46 years old, but I mean, I'm not dead. What I mean by that is, if it was really a priority, then I would obviously seek it out, right? I would seek friends out, but it's not a priority. It's not even within the 10 first things that I need. It's not even on the list of the things that I would assume I would need in order to have a fulfilled life or a better life. Uh, so no, I mean it's not that. My point is that I try to dissociate myself from people. I try to stay away from them. So this is why I walk to my daughter's, where she's staying with my aunt. It's about 3 hours. It's about 9:20 a.m. I'll probably be there like around 11:30. Um, and then I'll probably be there between like 12 or 1 p.m. to like 5 p.m. Not only that, but as you can see, it looks like kind of like it's gonna rain. It's been raining all morning. It's winter. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, that it takes me about 3 hours. So uh, I I kiss her goodbye, and I leave around 5 p.m. That gives me, worst case scenario, 3 hours walking slowly. I do walk fast, but I don't really see any need to walk fast. Uh, I just walk normally, so it'll probably take me max 3 hours. So five, it's about 8 p.m. And then tomorrow, because I gotta be back to where I usually stay at. I don't want to give it out because I mean, in the event that at some point later on, people here in my own country, El Salvador, uh, find out about me and that I post videos, I wouldn't want to have any type of problems with them because I'll probably end up. I mean, I'm not. I just want to say, it's not that I'm scared of people. I mean, it's not that I'm scared of them. I'm scared of getting into trouble because I know the stupid behavior people are capable of. and I think I already said it. This is like the fifth time I'm trying to do this video, so I forget what I actually said and what I actually said in the other videos that I end up deleting. My point is that I'm homeless, I'm jobless. Everything that I do is I have a goal. My goal is to regain custody of my daughter. The only way that I would be able to do that is through to basically oh crap through my coffee account, which is coffee ko/fi .com/dissonant logic. Anyway, through that, I upload articles, I upload videos, I upload ebooks, and through that, through the monthly memberships, I want to be able to secure a steady income so I can go ahead and rent a one-bedroom house, even a small one, so that I can go ahead and regain custody of my daughter. Because, I mean, I'm the one that gave up custody of her because obviously I was homeless. I mean, the fuck was I gonna do, right? But at the same time, that will help me because the fact that I was willing to and that I was willing to give up custody just because it was in her interest, then that same way, if I can go ahead and prove that I've changed and then my situation is better, I can go ahead and regain custody of her because I've had custody of her since she was about 1 year old. She's about 14 now. So I've had her for about maybe 11 years out of the 14 years. There's a couple of years that she stayed with her mom. She's not with her mom, with her aunt. The mom is not really in the picture. But that's not here nor there. She is trying to get back in the picture. So that's kind of why the hesitation, that's why I try to walk on eggshells, just because I don't want to get into any type of trouble where that can jeopardize me being able to regain custody of her. So just, yes, for whatever reason, I thought that you needed to know that. So anyway, I, yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I like walking. It's not that I like being homeless. That sucks. I mean, but there's some things I don't mind. For example, walking. I don't mind walking. I've been able to walk. I think I'm almost. It was at 2,950 miles since. I already said it, right? Today is Sunday, June the 7th, 2026. And then since December the 23rd, 2025, I believe I walked at least 3,000 miles or almost 3,000 miles because last I checked, it was about 2,950 miles. I think that was like about a couple of days ago, yesterday or the day before that. So it might actually almost be 3,000 miles. So, yeah, I mean, it's a lot. And I walk just I walk for various reasons. I walked because before that or the reason I walked was because for a couple of months I was trying to train for an ultra. It is my dream. Well, obviously not as big as regaining custody of my daughter, but something I had when I was still working to be able to run a 50, not just run and walk, a 50-mile marathon this year, and then be able to walk a 100-mile marathon next year. So, I mean, for the 50-mile, I don't think I'm that far off. I mean, just to put it in perspective, before December the 23rd, 2026, I wasn't sedentary, but I just didn't really do any training between December the 23rd, 2025 till this date. I've ran, like, not in like an official capacity, like in the sense, because I'm obviously poor. I'm not gonna fork over $35 just so they can give me a little medal. If I had the money, sure, but I don't. So this is just me running, of course, with timed, right? I mean, with a GPS and all that. I've been able to run 5 kilometers, 10, 21, a full marathon. I think a full marathon I did it in about 4 hours and 47 minutes or 49 minutes, something along the lines. Let's say almost 5 hours. Um, and then the most I've been able to run, uh, I mean, obviously running in like in one event, in one single event, I think was like 31 miles. So from 31 miles to 50 miles, it's still 20 miles. It's a lot, but I feel that between walking and running, I can definitely do it, and it would definitely take less than 24 hours. Now the 100-mile one, that one's gonna be tough because I don't think there's a way that I would be able to finish in less than 24 hours. And then that one I might have to hold off until I'm actually not homeless anymore, just because the logistics behind it are not easy. I mean, it's not just my backpack. I mean, I can leave that with my daughter, but it's like running and walking a whole day, like at least 20 hours. I think I did the math. And then, I mean, uh, the amount of food that I would need, that I would consume in one single day is astronomical. Probably like what, 6,000 calories probably. A shitload of water. Like again, the logistics behind it is I'm not in a position to be able to do that. But I'll definitely be doing the 50-mile one. And I still have a couple of months, so I'm not always able to run. I'm not able to run anymore. I haven't ran for about 2 weeks, just because the only pair of shoes that I have left are really old, uh, and they're like yeah, they don't want to function. They don't want to walk anymore. I mean, to give you perspective, I've had them since last year, so they walked with me at least 2,000 miles, probably at least 2,000 miles. So uh, this just want to pause here. Crap. This is where I. This is kind of the midpoint. Not the midpoint. I just barely started walking, but this is uh, where I was, and that's kind of where I feel safer, because there's really no police presence, and there's just municipal security guards, and they don't really mess with you. Whereas here, where I'm gonna go ahead and start walking, is San Salvador, and like the camp. I mean, this whole, I don't know, it's like urban, and here it's sort of like rural. Anyway, here there's a lot of cops. There's a lot of security guards, mostly cops, and they will stop me quite often. I mean, not that I have anything to hide, but it's just uh, it is kind of dangerous. It is kind of dangerous to be stopped by them, because, well, I don't want to take any more of your time. That's just kind of what I wanted to say. And 13 minutes without even saying anything. All right, so hope you have a good day.